Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. So I wanted to show you guys that this did work. I meant to show this last episode as soon as our king died and I just didn't think about it. So it does seem like it works just fine when your king dies and you have not appointed your son and heir as a knight. So therefore they're not a marshal out there with their own army. He does take over his father's army, with all the stuff he already had, the equipment, all the units. So it does seem like this is kind of the best way to do that. In addition, he also takes over governing. I always make my son and heir one of the knights, so I didn't even know they did that as well. So he takes over governing in the same location. So it's probably the best way to do it is just leave your son and heir, outside of the court here, outside of the knights. So that it just kind of does that all automatically. And it's not like he's gaining experience or anything like that by serving as a governor, serving as a marshal. They don't really get anything from that. So yeah, I think it'd probably be best just keep them in the wings, at least with your son and heir. So our spy does now got the event to do the witch hunt, which we wanted to do last episode but weren't able to. So I think we'll be doing that. It's a 70% chance of success here. Could go ahead and level up his books one more time. So I think we'll actually go ahead and do that. Finish the last one, the stewardship, before we do the witch hunt to increase the chance of success by a little bit. So this is with Germany again. We're not wanting to do this until we get our brother in place, if we even can. I'm just hoping he does in fact age still. And we do have the support of the Papal States. I meant to mention that at the start of today's episode. I guess we're not that far in though. That the Papal States are now supporting us. So now we have Germany, Genoa, and the Papal States. Still probably not enough to win. We also have a lot of points of our own due to our own fame. So yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of support. But as I said, I don't think it's enough. So we can spread Catholicism to the Norwegians. Yeah, let's do that. So it's 1600 to 500 our piety. So yeah, we'll start that up. We're never going to be able to get this done here. I just can't save up the money, unfortunately. And in addition to that, we need to get that upgrade in our cathedral too. We'll do this first, just because I've been talking about doing it. So let's go ahead and do the witch hunt. And then after that, we want to get the upgrade in the cathedral, which I don't remember how much that is. That's 2,000. And that'll get us the other advantage. So we'll work on that next. And we do have the books. We're making a ton of books, so we build this up pretty quick. So let's go ahead and work on, we finish up the spy. So we could start leveling up our diplomats. So because of where he's at, the bargain would be pretty profitable for him. So we'll do that.
I always wanted to learn about.
And that's all the books we have. Yeah, remember, we're still waiting on our brother to age up out of juvenile status. And we can increase the trade here again, so we will, because we do have extra commerce. So get that taken care of. We almost have the trade fairs, guys, and our first advantage. There's a lot of stuff happening over here. Did boost opinion with the merchants. Still pretty far in the negative. And we did capture a spy. And it was a prince, too. Alright, so who is this with? Just take a look who's spying on us. Is it just like random people out there spying on us right now? Yeah, basically. Why would they be spying on us, of all peoples? Unless they're just, I suppose they'd be trying to steal our money. We don't really have much here, but yeah, we got them captured. So we could just release them just to be boosting up noble opinion. And also improve relations with them. Maybe they'll be less likely to spy on us. Because noble opinion's so low, I think we actually will go ahead and do this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and release them in this case, just to get the noble opinion a bit higher. We'll also increase relations with them by a lot. I don't know if that'll be enough to get them to stop spying on us. Yeah, that can be good to do that, I feel. And you can just hold on to it and get the money as well, which would pay for the action at the very least, or get close to paying for the action that you did. So let's go with, we're going to continue increasing his bargain up, getting him up to a higher level. I think it'd be wise. And cleric opportunity to gain a province's loyalty. Yeah, I don't think that's worth the investment right now. Not we have all this other stuff that we need. We were able to convert them, excellent. And we did get the mercantilism advantage. Improved relations with Byzantium, got the merchant's opinion up, all kinds of good stuff happened there. So yeah, we got our first advantage, guys. Mercantilism. So that's giving us that 25% inflation reduction, which we don't have any inflation, so not all that important. And then a 20% merchant trade income. Now that is pretty useful, getting us some nice income here. So with the inflation, where that comes from is from basically allowing your money to stack up too high. If you have too much money in your treasury and you're not spending it, then you'll get inflation. But it's not really typically a problem. You should be spending it. So yeah, that's not usually an issue. So you can typically ignore any kind of inflation benefits that reduce it. And why are we not able to get this? Oh, we don't have the spirits yet. My bad. I thought we had gotten that already, but yeah, we did not. We got everything else for our vineyards but the distilleries. So let's go ahead and get that. So we'll have to wait till that's done. And then we can go and upgrade this one here. Well, it should be good on money at that point. And yeah, we're going to keep on boosting him up. We did finish up with the bargain. But we could do something for influence. Yeah, that would give you the 5 influence. This one gives you the 5 influence plus a book. It's probably the better option. This gives you just straight 10 influence. But let's do this one.
Now I'm more convinced.
So let's just continue to improve the diplomats. There's this diplomat as well. And he would actually be better. We should really have flip-flopped them, because I think they both have skills that would make them better at the opposite thing than what we currently have them doing. So probably should flip-flop them. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's finish up with Byzantium, and then we'll flip-flop them, if I can remember to do so. I'll probably forget, but yeah, if I remember, we'll do it. So yeah, we want to get this here. But I suppose we have to wait until we have that constructed. What else do we need? I suppose we can start working on stuff in these 2 locations here. We got the trade fairs. We haven't got everything else yet. These are all pretty expensive. You don't have the draft auction yet. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that yet. We need to get that. So I suppose we could get that next then. Could also do the fine clothing. That would be useful. And we will expand trade in Denmark. So that's over here in Norway that we'd need to get the cattle markets, and it's pretty cheap, no reason not to. So let's get that draft oxen, and then I suppose we'll get the fine cheese next. Yeah, we'll get the fine cheese after that. So improve those locations. We need to get those books back up, so let's go ahead and get another upgrade here, and probably just go with the writing 3. Allow us to build the books up faster, which as you can see, we're getting those pretty quick at this moment. Merchant's opinion back up. Still in the negative though. And yeah, we'll just keep on expanding the trade here. It's getting pretty expensive when it comes to commerce, but we have a ton of commerce, and all of these upgrades we're getting are also producing more commerce for us. Yeah, we could do the war with Scotland in this episode, but I really want to get this other stuff focused on this for right now. Honestly, this is more beneficial when it comes to fame than a war would be to conquer, 2 little counties up there in Scotland. And the more time we give Scotland, the more time they can build up these cities for us. So they can help us out there. Alright, so we did improve the trade there, and now we're out of the negative finally for the merchant's opinion, which is nice because our income's very good. Imagine if we were back at plus 10 like we were before, how much money we'd be currently making there. And Denmark offers a non-aggression pact. Okay, let me just take a look at who their enemies and friends are. They have a lot of friends. I don't think anybody's going to be angry about this. So let's go and accept that. Yeah, nobody was upset. Nobody even cared. So I think that worked out nicely. We did finish both of these. All right, excellent. So we have everything for the vineyards. Now we'll go ahead and get the upgrade for the cathedral, the apothecaries, to get the medicine. Finally. God, we have to get a lot of stuff for that. So then over here, we have that last upgrade to get for the fine cheese. Let's go and do that as well. Beautiful. So fine cheese, I think, was one that we needed for an advantage somewhere. It's not over here. These are all minerals we needed. But I want to say fine cheese was somewhere. I just don't remember where. Well, medicine will get us that. It was over here. So the age of prosperity. We could also get those pastries too. Yeah, we know where that is. So let's actually go into the food market and get those bakeries now for the pastries. Get access to those. We have the money for it. And our books are stacked up again, so let's go and get those spent. And we'll continue improving him, I suppose, because he's in Paris. And we're going to do negotiation twice. Get him up to level 3 again. So a bunch of alerts over here. We got that advantage, the abundance advantage. So that's the extra kingdom happiness. So that's nice to have. Improved relations with Byzantium by quite a bit because we're stepping him up. And then the peasant opinion has gone up by 1 too. All right, excellent. So where is our opinion at with Byzantium? We're at 449, so about halfway there. So yeah, we did get the apothecaries done. So there are more things that we could get here, like the hospitals. I don't think we'll get that one. Producing clergy for the ceremonies, that would be useful. So while we'd like to get these, we don't have everything, it looks like. Silver ingots and marble would be necessary. We don't even have the ability to get silver ingots. And then here you'd have to get sculptures. So yeah, we'll be able to get those. But yeah, we can get the ceremonies. To get the clergy, which I want to say that they are needed for an advantage as well. We got those dairy shops. So I think is there just one more here? Or did we get that already? Yeah, that was the dairy shops. So we got the fine cheese. Excellent. Can't arrange peace. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Don't care about their conflict. All right, so yeah, things are going very well now that we've gotten those 2 advantages. We're going to try and get this last one here, but in order to do that, we will have to construct several things. So let me just take a look at what those were again. So lime, marble, no, this is the wrong one. It's over here, iron, though we can get this one as well. Yeah, I think we have access to all of those. Yeah, so we could get that one as well. But yeah, iron, saltpeter, and sulfur. Okay, so there's a lot of locations that have these, or at least the sulfur. Saltpeter is just one location, so it'd probably make the most sense to get that first since you don't have to figure out where you want to build it. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that first, since that's right up here. Although, we'd actually have to expand the town. Alright, that's a bummer, but I don't see us deleting anything either, so probably just spend the 2,000 because we're already almost there. So we can get one more building slot here.
We have gained the support
and yeah, we'll go and expand trade with Denmark.
Just send me the gold.
That's most of our commerce at this point. And Sweden would now support us. Okay, so it seems like we've got a lot of support over here. Although, who left? Was it Genoa? Then we just replaced the support of one country with another. Yeah, basically. But yeah, we're getting more and more support here. But Byzantium, unfortunately, they are still not willing to support us just yet. So we're going to have to keep on working on them. We'll try and get the opinion as high as possible, but I don't know if that'll be enough, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, we want to get the saltpeter here because lime can be gotten elsewhere, I believe. Let me double check on that, though. I do think that we can get... I think we have it somewhere else. Yes. There's one other location that has lime. Okay, so we won't do it here since we don't have any slots here. So we just want to do the saltpeter, which is 1,400. So that's all we need here. I don't think we have a rebellion chance over here any longer. And we're only getting +5 from the defeated rebellions, and we're still pretty good on the stability here. So we really don't need to have Baron John over here any longer. We'll keep him here for now, I suppose. Doesn't take him that long to get back to our territory. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary to have him over here at this point. And was it 1900? No, it was 1400. Okay, so let's go and get the saltpeter now. Since again, this is the only place that has that. And could get ropes from Germany. I am tempted to do that, but a really low success chance here. 41%. Probably not worth the investment, honestly. Since he's going to be improving opinion here soon, let's go and start boosting him up some. Since remember, as soon as we're done with Byzantium, we're going to flip-flop them. And so yeah, it makes sense to start boosting him as well. Let's do... I'm thinking something that's going to get the more influence. Because yeah, we're like influencing more countries now. Like for instance, we were not influencing Byzantium at all before, and now we have a little bit. And so that's helping us to try and get their support. Influence is very important. Influence is one of those things that's sometimes feel kind of hard to invest in, because you're like, oh, it doesn't like help me directly here, but it helps you so much, like with relations, or any diplomatic offers and stuff that you put out there. It's gonna boost that. We're halfway to prosperity, so yeah, it's gonna boost that. Clergy opinion was increased. So we got those bakeries constructed. Does that mean we are done here in the food markets? We are. We also got the ceremonies over here. But yeah, in addition to helping you with diplomacy, getting influence also helps you win the game. So yeah, we won't be able to get either of these for right now. Could do the hospitals, but again, I just don't think that that's worth investing in. But yeah, I think it's really good to invest in any of the influence traits. You'll see those particularly with the diplomats. And looks like we can now claim territory from Germany. So which one is this? Let's just take a look. It's way over here. Not exactly the one I wanted to claim, honestly. I was hoping that I'd be able to claim this one here. That's the one I really wanted. So yeah, not excited about claiming this one. Where is it at in relation to our province up here? Oh, it neighbors it. Okay, I was thinking it was a little bit lower here. So I suppose that one does make sense. They picked the one that neighbors us. But do we really want to go to war with them if they refuse? You'd think they wouldn't. Let's claim the inheritance. Again, we're going to lose the opinion, but we already expected that. And they did grant it to us. All right, excellent. So that worked out well. We lost the 300 opinion. And now we got an extra province here, which doesn't have anything exciting. Does it have any trade goods, though? Rare game, which we already have available elsewhere. See, not really anything exciting here, guys. And that non-aggression pact is now over. We lost our royal ties there as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and try and get that non-aggression pact set back up. Yeah. They are willing to trade with us. Alright, so we took a little bit more territory over here. Of course, pissed a bunch of people off as well. What has happened over here? Aquitaine just conquered all that territory from France. Well, that's interesting. So, maybe you might want to marry Thomas, which, by the way, Gerald did age up to young, so we're going to want to make use of him now. Yeah, maybe we'll arrange a marriage for Thomas into Aquitaine if possible, if they have any marriages, which they do have a princess right now, so maybe. And see if we can't get territory through marriage. But of course, that's not an option at this moment. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and sack him. Which, I know this is going to piss I believe it pisses the Germans off on top of the merchants.
Our merchant's opinion.
Well, maybe not. Okay, it's just the merchant opinion. I was thinking that whoever you're trading with also is impacted, but it looks like that's not the case. Let's go and get our brother put in place here. And then we want him governing, I believe it was in Wells here. Yeah. So let's go and get him placed. And then we'll want to promote him with those books, which he already has the bargain. It's a bummer that, when he became an adult, he was not our son, he was our brother, so we weren't able to get the free, the free skill, but that's okay. So let's go with the logistics and trading. And then we'll need to get another 400 to get the rest of these skills filled out. Oh, and yes, we should set them up to go trade. We want to trade with Germany. And, oh, we don't have enough commerce. Well, that's a problem. Well, once he gets established here, that'll get us some commerce. That should be hopefully enough to get us back up. Yeah, there we go. So that we can set this up for Germany. There we go. And we have the books to get him the last skills as well. Okay, so these would not be beneficial for us as a secondary skill, so we're going to go with the writing. And then hopefully we got something good here. I mean, this is commerce, so there's that. Negotiation, not going to help much. Medicine, get you some money, I suppose. Yeah, so it's really, do you want the commerce or do you want the money? So let's go with we'll go with the medicine, just get the money then. Alright, so we got him up to level 5, and we'll probably keep on investing in him. And we have money as well. So one thing I wanted to do is go ahead and take a look at our traditions. We just need the 600 books. It's only 3,000 here, so I think we're going to go ahead and get another tradition, a third tradition. So we need to get the books for that. So let's spend a little bit of this money. We don't want to spend too much. But yeah, I know that we have, I think it's over here.
What is your wish?
So it's probably best that we didn't build all the church stuff here. Because yeah, we have a few things here. We got the limestone that we might want to get. And there's also the sulfur that we could get that in London instead. So yeah, we can only get one here without having, no, never mind, we have 2 slots open. Okay, I didn't realize that. So yeah, we'll get both of them here then. We'll get the lime trade and the sulfur trade. So this is going to be 2,100, so we'll get that constructed now. And then I think we're going to go ahead and just build this as well. Though we might not be able to do it until we get the other thing constructed. We do have to wait to get that done. Alright, so we now are trading in Germany. And so hopefully we get some events about stepping up the trade there. So yeah, we will focus on constructing here to get those 2 goods. And then it's just iron that we need after that. Because yeah, that's the lime. That's the sulfur. I don't think we got... Oh, Prince Thomas is round up here. So we can go and get him his first skill. And we'll do the infantry tactics, I think. Although you know that this one's always going to be available. So it might make sense to do the logistics. Yeah, because I like having that. Yeah, we'll do logistics, since you never know if that's going to be available or not. Oh, that's right. We're saving our books up. We need to get up to the 600 to get that tradition. So yeah, I just need that sulfur and the iron. I wanted to see where the iron was. Okay, got it. So we could do that in Winchester. That would be a good choice, though. Over here, oh, we already have a bunch of stuff. Never mind. I was gonna say we could also do it over there. Yeah, I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. So we can get the tradition now. We did finish up this, though, so let's go ahead and do that now. While I'm thinking about it, we're going to get the sulfur going. And we could probably get that other building for the iron as well, but let's get our tradition first. And so this is going to be 3,000 of that gold and then the 600 books here. And we'll just have to take a look at what our options are. We have a lot of level 3 skills, so we should have a wide variety of choices. So we have the archery. We already have a military one, though. We also have that writing for the books. So we do need to keep that in mind. So with the assassination... This gives a 10% chance for enemy spies, murder plots to succeed against us, so it's a negative. And then a 10% chance for our spies, murder plots to succeed. So I don't know if we'd want that. Yeah, probably not. It does allow us to kill kings and queens, though. But yeah, I don't want anybody assassinating my knights and stuff, or having a better, easier time of doing so. Bargain's one that I find to be really useful, and so we have a lot of our merchants have bargain. But would it be that beneficial to get as a tradition here? So all of our crop farms would earn us more food. We're already earning stupid amounts of food right now. 5% cheaper buildings and upgrades cost. That would be nice. Negative 25% for higher costs and upkeep of mercenaries. We don't typically hire mercenaries. Haven't needed them just yet. And then a 30% lower upkeep for importing goods and food. And then the crop farms will give more food if you have a level 3 governor there. So that one's pretty decent. Yeah, not bad. We'll see if there's anything better. Bribery. This one again has a negative with the corruption. Increase the siege attack. So there's that. But yeah, I don't think that's the one we want there. The espionage one seems to have negatives because it's like you have a tradition of these espionage actions in your country. So it's like everybody's more likely to do these things. So yeah, again, we're not going to do the military one just yet. Conspiracy. Here's a spy one that doesn't seem to have any negatives. But yeah, I don't think that's a good bonus there. Logistics, 20% more food in all provinces. Our armies will be able to travel faster. We'll get more gold per good, so we're going to get a lot of gold because it's 38 goods that we currently have access to. 20% army resupply and gold reduction, that's nice. Logistics skill will give a 2+ maximum army inventory slot. That would be awesome to have, since both our king and heir have that. In fact, this would probably be the one we're going to get because it's economically and militarily beneficial. So I think it's even better than bargain. So I think we will end up going for that. While I like bargain, it's mostly for the food. Well, this one's going to get you money. Negotiation. This one's great for the kingdom influence, plus 200 kingdom influence. That's a lot. 15% higher cost. Yeah, that's the mercenary one. 5% chance to avoid opinion drops. So that's nice. Negotiation for the... there's also the cost for ransoming your imprisoned knights will be cheaper, but the negotiation skill for level 3s would be a 15% merchant trade income. So that's nice too, if your merchants happen to have that. Stewardship. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I mean, the 10% cheaper buildings and upgrade costs would probably pay for itself easily. And the last choice here would be the strategy. This is the 15% army travel speed. 10% faster squad experience gain. Army morale in neutral kingdoms is higher. I don't know why you'd be fighting too much in neutral kingdoms and getting the opinion hit. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you get more levies too, so that's nice. And then any marshal with the level 3 strategy is going to have even faster speed and 5% more effective improved relations actions for the diplomats. I really feel like, I mean, this one would be great to have, but I really feel like logistics is the one for us to go for right now. So let's go and get that. That's going to get you food, it's going to get you gold, you get a little bit of travel speed. And I really like having that for the level 3 skills here. Your marshals, 25% squad defense when sieging enemy towns. So that's nice too. And merchants will get one gold per good produced. So yeah, I think this is going to be very beneficial. So just looking at what we have, we're at 682. Let's go and get logistics. And you can see how much it stepped up there. And we got merchant opinion from that too. What would the next one be? Because again, these are just so useful to have. I'm just kind of wondering how much it's going to cost us. So 4,500 gold and 800 books, essentially. All right, well, I think we might go for another one then. We'll just really focus on getting these. And I know that we need other stuff as well. Those buildings, for instance. And do we want to do this to get all that money? I mean, it's a huge amount of money, 56%. I think we will. But again, that's really expensive too. But that would allow us to get that tradition. The building that we need to get for the iron. Where are those at again? Yes, that's right. So I think we said we'd do it in Winchester. We can also get the fur here too. Okay, so we're going to want to do that. And of course there's the gold smelting. So yeah, we probably want to get all of these here. Maybe even get rid of the barracks, since we're not even using this location anymore. So yeah, I could see getting rid of the barracks. To open up a slot, so you don't have to spend the 2,000 there. Yeah, we might end up doing that. For now, let's go and do the metalworking. And so we're going to be building in Winchester a lot for these buildings here. We had a princess born. Excellent. And we increased nobility opinion. Alright, lovely. Fame continuing going up. Looking pretty good right now. We produce the most food in the world. And we now have the ability to export food. We have so much food, it makes sense to do so. And I did want to level up the trade market in Germany. But yeah, this is going to earn us a lot of money. And it's quite beneficial, so I think we're going to go and export the food. Yeah, we just have so much of it, why not? So now we're at 729, and money is really what's kind of stopping us at the moment and getting a lot of stuff we want to get. We never have enough money. And so yeah, stepping that up I think would be wise. Oh, we got the metalworking there. I'm going to continue getting these upgrading. So we're going to do the fur trade next. Or we can just go ahead and do the gold real quick just to get this. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Though, we didn't actually get the good yet. Because we didn't get the upgrade. So yeah, if we want to go ahead and knock out the iron, then we need to get the upgrade. And same thing with the sulfur. Because yeah, you don't get the iron until you get the blast furnaces. And you need both of these. So it'll be 1800. So I suppose we should work on one thing at a time. So as far as which one we want to get first, I guess we'll do this one. Actually, the sulfur and saltpeter don't have upgrades, so we don't have to worry about that. An enlightenment mission. I think we might go ahead and do this for the books. But what we need to do is this time before it finishes up, spend all the books. Yeah, I always let it finish, and then we're sitting at like 400 books or something, and then we just waste it. Yeah, we'll go and accept a trade agreement with Sweden. Get that merchant opinion up higher. Yeah, we're waiting for the 800 books, but now we don't have the money because I spent it all. I'm trying to get these upgrades going here so we can get that iron, because that's that last thing we need for that advantage, and we are about to sit at 1,000 books, so might as well go and spend it on somebody, like maybe on our brother here, to get him further upgraded. Get it up to level 3 with the logistics, since we do get that nice bonus. Is there anybody that has logistics and isn't, or is maybe closer to level 3? Yeah, you could do him. Just trying to see if like maybe they're yeah, like a level 2, like the trading here is. I don't think anybody has logistics diplomat-wise. Same thing here. And we already got him leveled up, so yeah, probably not. But yeah, I think we should focus on getting logistics leveled up. So we're going to do him next. And then if we, yeah, we might have to spend more here. Because yeah, we don't have money yet for that. And we will go and expand trade as well. How much was that again? Let me just double check here. It was like 6,000 or something like that. Oh, it looks like it's only 4,500. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll get the books in time. So probably still going to need to spend it. Yeah. I don't think we'll get the 800 books here. Yeah, we don't want that to get stacked up there, guys. Alright, so we got merchant opinion boosted there. We got the machinery upgraded. I think we'll just go ahead and level up and use the books here. And then we'll also go ahead and use the money to get the miner's shack. Get more commerce there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and level up the logistics level 3 here, because that is so beneficial. And then we'll get the books done here. So we'll have the books if he succeeds, which he did. Got 950. Wow, not bad at all. So now we just need the 4,500. You know what? I think we're just going to sit on this, guys. I know it's maxed out here, but yeah, I don't want to spend 500 books when we're, about to get the amount of money we need to get the tradition here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another one, and I'm thinking negotiation for the kingdom influence, man. Also, the 15% merchant trading is nice too, but yeah, the kingdom influence would be super beneficial. Another option would be go for the bargain, which we had looked at. The 5% cheaper buildings and upgrade costs would be nice. Yeah, I just don't think it would be useful as getting the influence. So I think we're going to get that, and also get you money. The 5% chance to avoid opinion drops is always helpful. So yeah, we're going to go in and get negotiation. And that did tick up nobility opinion as well. So yeah, we'll have a lot more influence across the world. Like if you look at Byzantium, it's like doubled now. We're at 12, we were at 6. Not very high, obviously, they're really far away over there. But yeah, look at this, 72 in Germany, 43 over here in Castile, 72 in Norway. So yeah, we have a lot of influence around the world. And so if we just looked here, a lot more countries are now willing to support us. I feel like influence is kind of one of the main ways to get people to vote for you. Germany would vote for us, just slightly against us on some of these other ones here. Papal States is voting for us, as is the Hungarians. Byzantium is still not there yet. They're still against us, just barely. Let me just take a look here. We're at 519. Okay, yeah, we'll keep on working on it. Try and get it as high as possible. But yeah, I think that's going to help a lot. We got merchant opinion higher. All the opinions are looking pretty good here, guys. We're getting there. Not bad at all. So how much would the next one be if we just wanted to keep on getting these? It'd be 5,000 now, and then you have to get back up to 800 books. We got the miner shack. Excellent. Yeah, things are really kind of coming together here, guys. We need 4,000 for the blast furnaces. That'll get us more commerce, 10% cheaper hiring of heavy squads in this province. So this is probably where you want to hire your dudes then. The heavy ones, when we decide to start getting those. So we still need the 4,000. What's this about? Oh, we picked up Byzantium opinion. Right, excellent. And we could attempt to get their loyalty here. I prefer when you just get it naturally, rather than having to spend a bunch of money on it. Let's go and get the blast furnaces, and that'll get us the last good. We need to get the progress upgrade, which is the lower upgrade cost is nice to have. 25% production. I guess you build stuff faster, so you know it's beneficial for sure. And yeah, I think they already supported us before, but thanks for the notification. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue improving maybe our diplomats. Though we did get, let me just take a look, actually, if anybody has level 3 for the negotiation. So yeah, he already has level 3. Let me see, does anybody else not have it? Yeah, we can go and get it for him, though I don't know if you actually get a bonus for having level 3. But yeah, we'll get the influence. Yeah, there's no bonus for having level 3 with the tradition. But yeah, let's get the influence, guys, since it is so beneficial for us. And a Loyalist Rebellion has fired in Dublin. Probably not going to be effective here, but remember, they're loyal to us. They're also our culture. But yeah, they're not going to likely win this. Maybe. I don't know. They have not as many troops here. Yeah, they'll probably. Well, I don't know. The morale's not that high. We'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll benefit from it. Hard to say. And we're going to decline their non-aggression pact, since maybe we want to attack them. I don't know. Paganism is spreading. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to let me just see if we have any missions here to be done. The profitable trade could do that. Because how much did we need again for? It's actually just the 5,000. So yeah, we'll wait to do that since we have the money and we have the books. And let's do another tradition. Really slamming these traditions down just because they are so beneficial for us. So we could get the stewardship. That cheaper buildings and upgrade costs is nice to have. You know, I was going to get this, but this is really mostly for food, which we don't really need. And the 5% cheaper building upgrade cost is nice, but yeah, if you're going to do it for that, you might as well get the stewardship, which is a 10% bonus, and you get a bunch of gold. But I don't think we're going to do any of those. I think we're going to do strategy. Yeah, I think that'd be wise. We have some diplomats would get the bonus. Of course, our marshals would get that bonus, the travel speed. But yeah, you're going to move so much faster. The faster squad experience is great, but the levies, I think, is what's going to be most helpful. Increasing the size of your armies by a bit. So let's do strategy. All right, so the next one is going to be a lot more expensive, 5,500. It's only going up by 500, actually. So could get that. Is it still the 800 books here? Yeah, still the 800 books. So I could just continue working on traditions. Of course, we're only looking at the ones that we have available. There might be some, like for instance, leadership that we'd really want to get that we don't have available because we don't have anybody that has the level 3. There's also all these other ones, as you can see here. We don't have these available. So I'm almost thinking we should wait to get any more for now. Yeah, I think we're going to lay off of these. And there's all other kinds of other stuff we could be using the books and the money for. I want to do this as well. We have 2 of these available now. And so I'd like to do... Oh, looks like we lost that one. Okay, so we do this one here, profitable trade, and it costs 6,000, but you could get 14,000. We'd want to then use our books to level him up before we do it to try and increase the chance of success here. So as soon as we get that books up to 500, we'll go ahead and level him up a bit further. So we already got the bargain 3. I suppose we'll do the trading 3 then. Yeah, so let's gonna get the trading 3. And do we want to fire that as soon as we get the money? At 6,300, it's pretty expensive. 65% chance. Yeah, I can see just going ahead and do it. And it's, as soon as we get that money, relations with Byzantium have gone up further. We're now sitting at 741, so we'll keep on working on that for now. And almost there. Just one more shot of gold here, and we'll have enough to do this mission. Could wait until he has the 500 books to increase the chance of success, I suppose, since again you're investing a lot of money into this. See, I could see waiting. Norway plans to invade us. Alright, so with the invasion plan, that just means they're trying to get other countries involved to agree to do the invasion with them. But yeah, they want this territory over here, not surprising. Sweden was excommunicated. Yeah, we're just gonna decline. Sorry, we're gonna have to lose the opinion. I'm not giving you 5,000. Nope, that's not happening. And cleric opportunity to arrange peace with who? Yeah, Munster and Leinster, which we don't care. They can fight each other. In fact, it would be beneficial if they fought each other. And it has strengthened. Denmark has joined it, so that's where it becomes a problem. Currently have a non-aggression pact with them, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they'd want to invade us. We can contact Norway. We have such high influence there, they might just agree with this because of that. Nope, they really want that territory back. Yeah, Denmark shouldn't be able to attack us because we have that non-aggression pact. So we'll see. I don't know if you have it through the invasions, if that changes it. I would think not. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him leveled up one more time. So we'll get the stewardship, so we'll get more money here. But yeah, what we really want is to just get his level up. So we'll have a 67% chance of success here. Hopefully he succeeds. That's a lot of money that we just gave him. So it would be very unfortunate if he failed. So when we get this, we'll get that next advantage. Now Sweden is joined. All of Scandinavia is standing against us, so we are likely going to see a war over there. Now we do have our marshal over here, and I'm not going to bring the king over here just yet. And he actually doesn't have enough troops. You know, somebody told me this from a couple episodes ago that I didn't have enough troops over here, and I had just completely neglected to get that taken care of. So we need to. Yeah, there's no real way to move him with units to him easily without just creating another marshal by doing the call to arms with the spy, and I think that's what we're gonna do. And move him over to, well, it would make sense to have him go in Winchester, where, I mean, we don't have that building yet, so we need to get it constructed, the Royal Armory, 3,300, so that's what we want to get next. But yeah, because we have the bonuses here for any of the heavy squads, so it makes sense to do it here. And then he can move these troops over to the King and Baron John if we wanted to recruit up some heavier units here. So we'll wait till we get that done, and then also we need the Royal Armory, so that has to be done too. So we'll do both of those, and then we'll bring troops over to Baron John first, some heavy troops. Just waiting for this to finish up. Another prince was born. All right, excellent. And quite the opposite of what is typical. Usually we see our characters, our sons, have very good warfare and economy stats, and then very low religion and espionage, but he's the exact opposite here. So he'd make a good cleric. We already have a level 8 cleric. I'd like to make him a spy, but they're highly likely to die. And we already have level 15, so it would make the most sense to make him into a cleric. And then not upgrade him any further. We might not even want to use him, though, honestly. Yeah, I don't even know if you'd want to use them, because then you'd have to level them all up again. So might not be worth it. We did get the progress advantage now that we have the iron. Alright, excellent. So remember, that gives us the extra production and the lower upgrade costs. So that's pretty nice to have there. Especially because we're going to need to do a bunch of upgrades for the Royal Armory. So it'll save us some money. So yeah, we'll get the Royal Armory constructed so that we can get those heavy units. And our merchant succeeded and got us 14,000 in the Royal Treasury. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I suppose we could look at the advantages and see what we want to work on next. So you might want to base this off the actual advantage bonuses that you get. You know, this one, siege defense, I guess is nice. 5% cheaper buildings, upgrade cost is nice, but not as good as some of the other options. This gives you 3 gold for in every coastal settlements. That's a ton of money. So that would make you a lot. Age of War, look at all those levies you'll get. Extra capacity, I should say. Siege attack is higher, that's great. Also extra morale, so that's nice. This one's incredibly powerful because you get the 100 kingdom influence, you get the 50 cultural power. Also espionage defense, nice too, and 50% cost of bribing our knights. So this one's great. And then Age of Enlightenment, that allows you to increase your books by 1,000, so that's fantastic too. So I mean, really all these are pretty good. So yeah, maybe we want to work on the Age of Prosperity next for the influence. So get the fine boots and the shoemaking shops. And the fine clothing in the tailoring shops. Both of those are for the artisans. But we don't have the Royal Palace yet, so we'd have to get that constructed. And of course the problem with the Royal Palace is you have to get the barracks. So you might want to just put that somewhere else rather than put it in London. Yeah, I just don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to put it in London. Even though, you know, obviously you'd want to build it in your capital, but yeah, I don't think we would in this particular case. Yeah, we could do the tailoring shops, get the fine clothing. The problem with the shoemaking shops is we haven't got the furs yet, and that's over here. Might want to just get the furs somewhere else so we don't have to open up a building slot. And I suppose that would make sense. So yeah, we'll do that, guys. But let's go and get this started up first. Is there anything in here we want? No. I mean, these would all be beneficial. But yeah, I don't know that it's worth it. This will get you 10 gold. And it's not very expensive either. I suppose we could do the auction markets if we have nothing else to build later. But yeah, we can only build one thing at a time, so let's do the tailoring shops for now. So we'll get that. And then we know over here has the fur. And then there's also somewhere else. That's right here. We can get the fur here as well. So maybe do it here, the fur trade. We would need a market square though. So we'd have to construct that first. I suppose you need that for the river trade anyways. Does this one have a market square though? It's probably finished constructing, yeah, so there's all this other stuff here. So let's just go here then, and we'll get the market square, and then we'll do the fur trade. So we'll get both of those started up. Over here, let me just take a look. That's right, we already looked at this. We don't want any of those, at least not right now. What about the shipyard? Because I know we haven't gotten all this stuff yet. For gold there. This you would have to have the ropes, which you don't have yet. Yeah, just looking at some of our upgrades, guys. Let's see if there's anything we really want here. What about in the flax farm? Rope walks. Probably should go ahead and do that to get the ropes. Let's do that there. Over here, we can go and get those cannons once we have gunpowder, which we don't have yet. So there's upgrades up here. The stone cutter, so we can get the marble. We've seen we needed that. And that'll allow us to get the sculptures and masons. So we need both of those. But yeah, with all that money, man, this has just really opened up what we can do here. I think we already got all these upgrades. Did we get all the ones over here? We did. Yeah, we did that already. Alright, so a lot of stuff. I think we're going to actually save the money here, though. Because once we get all this done, we have quite a few things we still need to do. Is there anything over here that we have not capitalized on yet? Nope, we don't want to open that up right now. Nope, nothing here. Let me just see if there's any. Already working on the upgrade there. They don't have upgrades for saltpeter. And this location doesn't really have much anything, just those hills and mountains, which you can make the hill forts with. But yeah, I think that's it for right now. Paris, we could go ahead and build the river trade. Suppose that would be beneficial. They don't have the market square though. Okay, so yeah, you gotta get the market square first. Alright, so we'll go and do that. I almost wanted to get the Royal Palace here, actually. It makes sense to put the Royal Palace in Paris, right? If you can't build in London, and we already have the barracks here as well. Yeah, let's do that, guys. That'll get us the Royal Palace. That'll also spend all of our money as well, because that's pretty expensive. Yeah, at least we don't have to try and save up 8,000. We do have the 500 books, though, so let's go ahead and get another upgrade here. I suppose we were working on him, weren't we? So let's do... Because we can't get all these nice bonuses here. Let's go and get the strategy ticked up. More influence. And, you know, that gets the bonuses if we get it up to level 3. Alright, so unfortunately that is going to have to be the end of today's episode. Really focusing on the economy, guys. Look at the fame. We're at almost 5,800 at this point. Getting a lot of support. Castile's willing to support us. Germany's supporting us. The Papal States. And the Hungarians. I don't know if this would be enough, because again, I never actually won yet. I had a campaign where I was really close. I might have been able to do the vote and win. I didn't even try, and then I just stopped playing it. I need to go back to that and finish that one up. But yeah, I haven't actually done this yet, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many points we needed. Or how this works exactly. So yeah, we'll be finding out on camera, I suppose. So I think it'll be interesting. Click on that button, but we'll wait until we have better support. And plus, if we win, then that's the end of the series. So yeah, I think it makes sense to keep on playing a bit more and just ticking up our support there and improving, getting the advantages and getting our economy in a better place. And if you just look at this, I mean, we're very highly ranked on most things here. Number 2 for finances, number 1 for commercial power. Trade monopoly, obviously, you know, we don't have any points here because we don't have control of any of the trade centers. Statescraft, we're at number 2. Stability, I guess, is not that high. That's interesting. Let's say we're ranked 15 there. Food supply, number 2. Devotion, 3. Knowledge, 3. Wisdom, 4. Leadership is not very high because we don't have any vassals or allies or anything like that. Friendship, same thing. These are all really low. When it comes to politics, apparently we're quite low. With the conquest, though, number 3 for expansion, number 9 for supremacy, and number 3 for domination. So pretty high up on a lot of these. We're also getting a lot of points over here, 2470. That's a big chunk of our points, actually, that we're currently getting from all the buildings. Produced goods is really where you're getting at 2,000 from the amount of goods that we're currently producing. And so that's really a huge part of our fame. And you can see how being a trading empire can get you so many points. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.